Megan hears the 5 shots in her direction.
Her life is forever transformed.
Who shot Megan?
You're either Team Megan or Team Tory.
The biggest case since OJ.
She was a megastar.
It's a very good time for him.
Why is Tory Lanez calling her apologizing?
Guilty, guilty, guilty. Wait a minute, what did you say?
Fireworks from the beginning to the end.
Really aggressive. Fucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'm gonna fake that?
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Everyone was looking at this story thinking there was more than what we were being told. What is Megan's team hiding here?
Oh, there's a lot her team is hiding. And it gets deeper because breaking news, Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times plus today brand new evidence came out proving that he's not the shooter and it's actually her best friend. Get into it.
People seem like they'd already made up their minds before seeing the evidence.
Wagwan, my kings and queen, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chinchilla, aka Miss Spicy. Before we get right into this breaking news, I want you guys to hit the like button. For my new subscribers, hit that bell also so you can keep up to my latest drop. And I would love for you to drop a comment on this thought because right now it's trending all over Twitter. Twitter is buzzing and Twitter is going crazy. So with no overdue, let's get right into it. So Megan Thee Stallion is on fire right now. Breaking news, Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times 2 days ago. And today was a big press conference with his defense attorney and also an advocate for inmates in prison. I'm telling you, it even make news. So big evidence got released today from one of the eyewitness, which is Megan Thee Stallion best friend, bodyguard. That's one of the guys that was actually in the car with Megan, Tory Lanez, and Kelsey. He finally decided to speak out and he did not hold back, guys. You know what? Let's take a look because the news is buzzing right now on TV.
No DNA, no fingerprints, missing bullet fragments. Despite those concerns, rapper Tory Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, was convicted in connection to the 2020 shooting of fellow artist Megan Thee Stallion in the Hollywood Hills, which left her with injuries to her feet. Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years, a full decade behind bars. To this day, Mr. Peterson, Tory Lanez, maintains his innocence, insisting he never fired the gun. Now, new evidence and claims are surfacing, including from a witness whose account contradicts key parts of Megan Thee Stallion's version of events that night and appears to support Tory Lanez's defense.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun.
Amid renewed questions about the case, Tory Lanez was stabbed multiple times inside a California prison on Monday, according to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. He's currently recovering in the hospital. Criminal justice reform advocate Diana London, a key figure behind the First Steps Act, publicly criticized the handling of the original case during a press conference in Los Angeles today. She says the case was paper thin and politics thick, alleging that prosecutors inflated weak charges and caved to media pressure. Her warning is if a celebrity can get railroaded, what chance does the average defendant have? London is now calling on Governor Gavin Newsom to consider a pardon for Daystar Peterson and to authorize a full, independent, non-biased review of the case. Let's welcome Diana London.
Tory he did not have a previous criminal record. He had never been arrested before. The young man had a clean record, no violence, and yet they added a gun enhancement. So today, if no gun enhancement was even added to that, for a crime like this, if he even did commit it, it would be 2 to 5 years. 2 years, usually they would let you out. So at this point, he's already been there for almost 2 years. But they added an additional enhancement on it, reserved for violent gang members, and they gave him a 10-year sentence with no DNA, no actual physical evidence. And so in the time in the country, it was very polarizing. There was a lot of politics going on. Meghan was a very public figure. She was very supportive of Kamala Harris, who was running against the current president. And they used that opportunity within the media to peddle a lot of headlines, very sensational headlines. And they gagged him just like they did President Trump during his legal battles. They gagged Tory. They wouldn't let him defend himself. And Tory had no opportunity to get out there and have a press back on other articles. So if you go to the CaldwellInstitute.org, you will see a button that says Free Tory Lanez. You can click that and it will send you to a change.org petition. Sign that petition. That petition will send it to the governor and tell him to pardon Tory Lanez.
The way that lady talked with conviction in her eye, you can tell she feels it to her soul. No DNA on the gun. Nothing. And he got 10 years. You know what? Take a look at his defense lawyer press conference. This one is more in depth, where he talk about the eyewitness and let you know what's up.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
When I tell y'all it's getting serious, Tory Lanez further also spoke out. Take a look, guys, at this emotional speech.
I bear Megan Thee Stallion no aught at all. In fact, we have prayed for her on many occasions in our times of prayer. So this monster that Alex Spiro tried to create, and when I stood in the courtroom on that day and heard a corrupt prosecutor dismiss the fact that so many people, it was overwhelming the amount of people that sent letters to their office and were called to testify before the courts as they were considering sentence, which had already been decided, and the judge blatantly showed on that day that it really didn't matter what anybody said. It was supposed to be a forum in which it would be decided based on all the extenuating circumstances, etc. But it had already been decided behind closed doors. It's so funny that there is indeed a woman who has made it her life's mission to be the whip in the press or on the vlogs. I'm not even going to call her name right now, but those who know. Everything that has to do with Tory Lanez, I believe that she is in some way compensated to spread these narratives. And so before the sentence was read in court, she already knew. That's really interesting to me. She already knew because she had discussed it with others, not knowing that it would come back to us. God is my witness. So moving right along.
So while Tory Lanez is in the hospital fighting for his life and fighting for his life also in the prison sentence, it's so crazy. New video has surfaced. I want to say new, but they put it in a more slow-mo to show that Megan Thee Stallion did step in glass. They show a video with the bottle actually leaving the car when Megan Thee Stallion opened the car, and also the moment she stepped out of the car also. You know what? Let me put the video here. So this video is of the car when Megan Thee Stallion opened the car. You see she opened the car and you see that bottle? You saw the bottle fell? Look, they're gonna just slow it back and like bring back the bottle inside. That's a reverse. They reverse it. Look closely again. You see the door open. Then you see Megan like throw out a bottle. I don't know if the bottle break right there and then. And also take a look at this next that happened next. So I want you guys to look closely next to see that's the bottle on the floor, right? So now Megan Thee Stallion's about to step right out. Look, she put her first feet down. You don't see her hopping or anything. Then she's looking to get out of the car. Look how she stepped, and they're gonna see that the bottle glitch. You saw the bottle like glitch, like glash. Take a look again. They're bringing it back. You see, she's inside the car. You're going to see the moment where she stepped out. You don't see no blood or anything on her foot. That's the bottle right there on the ground. And boom, she stepped on it and you see like a little glitch, like splinter splash. Then she starts to hop. So these are the new evidence plus what came out today with the breaking news, guys. But I would love to know what you guys think, because right now they're trying to get a pardon for Tory Lanez. They're asking for everyone to go out and sign the petition. Go on West Cornwall University and you're going to see a petition for Tory Lanez right there, and you can also, you know, sign it to free him. They're looking for him to get out. He's battled for his life in hospital, and now he's battling this 10 years for a gun charge. He already spent 2.5 years. And you want to know the gag of it? Megan Thee Stallion see her name trending, and what she did, trying to act unbothered, she went and she made a post. Look at this post. Posting that she's selling hot girl bikini for its hot girl summer in Nicki Minaj wig. Look at her in Nicki Minaj wig. She has bikini in Walmart. Like, girl, if you don't get your lying self away from here, because the story that you told and the way how they batched that case up and Miss Immunity, Kelsey, which is our best friend, the one that, you know, accused her of, you know, sleeping with Tory Lanez, because Kelsey was with Tory Lanez first. Megan Thee Stallion just stopped talking to Kelsey just like that. Kelsey got immunity. Kelsey pleaded the fifth on the stand. If there was nothing to it, why would Kelsey be granted immunity plus plead the fifth? If there's nothing to it, why only Tory Lanez DNA got tested? If there's nothing to it, how did Tory Lanez get 10 years in jail with no DNA on the gun? I want you guys to look into your mind. Those are the thoughts. I will leave that with you, but I would love to know from you in the comments. Drop it in the comment what you think about these new evidence, what you think will happen. Okay, let's get right into it. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. The street is buzzing. There's so much news. The Diddy case is up. Hailey Bailey and her baby father, she released a restraining order on him. It's going crazy. Cardi B stepped out officially with her new man. Listen, the tea is coming and I'm bringing it to you. Icy, it may be icy, but it's always spicy, don't it? I'll be right back. Remember to support your girl. I really appreciate all the support. You understand, we're getting back there in the algorithm one step at a time. Really appreciate you guys. Help me get back by commenting and also liking the video or even sharing it. I appreciate your love. I'm out. Mwah.
We need to protect our black men and stand up for our black men, because at the end of the day, we're tired of seeing hashtags of our black men.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.